Well, hi Virgos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Virgos, let's find out. What can you expect coming up in your life? Okay, Virgos, the overall energy of your reading is the Nine of Cups. Wishes coming to fruition. It's always a wish of love. Those are cups. Cups are love. And right now, these cups are on a shelf behind you, but I think you're going to be able to hand those out pretty quick. So let's read on and find out why the Nine of Cups surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Ten of Swords. This, you're putting an end to some pain, something, all this truth, all this clarity. I mean, it pierces you. And, it was hard to get through, but it is the end. You're putting it all behind you and you're moving on. And I know you're moving on because I have the Chariot right next to the Ten of Swords. And this is all about moving on. This is the card for Cancer, by the way, so Cancer might be strong in your chart, strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But this is moving forward from all the pain, from everything that you've been through, and you're moving forward from keeping all your love on a shelf. Your wish of being able to hand that out, I think, is coming in. Because I have the Ace of Wands right next to the Chariot. And the Ace of Wands is all about fresh starts and new beginnings. That wand is just blossoming. So you're heading toward a new life, a fresh new start in your life. You're ready. You're ready to go, to move forward. I have the Knight of Swords under the Ten of Swords and next to the Nine of Cups. So this is a really strong action card. Yeah, it's like you got sick and tired of feeling this. Actually, it'd be Nine of Swords that comes before the Ten of Swords, where you're in the middle of it. You got sick and tired of it, and you're like, wait a minute, I got to snap out of this. And you took action for yourself. And you put yourself, you ended all this pain that you were going through. It could be mental. It's usually just mental pain. It's usually from a breakup, or it could even be a death or something. But whatever it is, you just woke up and you decided, I've had enough. I'm moving forward. And that's exactly what you're doing. So you've been, keeping all this love on a shelf. And now you're ready to see if there's some place to hand it out. I have the Magician right next to the Nine of Cups. And under the Ace of Wands, that fresh new start, new beginning. First off, I like to point out the infinity symbol. This is the symbol of intuition and knowing. So your intuitions are running high. Pay attention to what your gut is telling you. I think that's part of this energy here. Is like you woke up one day and you're like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Let's get rid of this energy and move forward. So you have a giant cup of love. You have a pentacle for security and stability. You have a wand for fresh starts and new beginnings. You have swords of truth and clarity. You are ready. You are totally ready to manifest just what it is that you want from life, and you are going for it. Under the Knight of Swords is the Three of Pentacles, which has to do with that Ten of Swords. So, there was a bad relationship, okay? And it might have been an interfering party. There might have been a third party. Whatever it was just not serving you. And you're just cutting all this energy right out of your life so that you can move forward. You're done. You're done letting it control your thoughts and your actions. And then next to the Three of Pentacles and under the Nine of Cups is the Page of Pentacles. This is the pentacle that you're looking for right here. Not one of these. There's too many pentacles here. Three's a crowd. No. You want one of these, and you're trying to figure out if this is achievable. And you know what? It is achievable. It's under wishes coming to fruition. I think that you're going to manifest this a love so that you can hand out your love, and I think that there's gonna be a pentacle also available in a new relationship. It's sitting right next to the Six of Pentacles is next to the Page of Pentacles and under the Magician. Yeah, you're tired of being breadcrumbed. You're tired of being fed just enough to keep you hanging into a relationship, okay? Really throws your scales off balance. No more of that. You're going to manifest just what it is that you want. You're moving forward, and you're putting an end to dwelling in the past. Good for you. I'd love to see that. Because then the other party is still, have control over you. You don't want that. You want to move on. Put the past to rest. And you're doing it. So Virgos, let's take out the second part of your reading. Okay, up here in your highest energy, your fresh new start, it's goodbye toxic energy. Goodbye. Goodbye. See the devil waving goodbye there? That's that Three of Pentacles energy. You're saying goodbye to it. You're not going to let it interfere with your life anymore. So, this is also a card for Capricorn. Capricorn might be strong in your chart or in someone else's, and that's only because of the horns, period. Not because of the devil energy. But it's toxic, and you're letting it go. You're looking at that pentacle. We got the Page of Pentacles down here, wondering if this can really happen. You do want to move forward. You want to hand out your love. You want a fresh new start in life. And here's that pentacle. And this is the second biggest pentacle in the deck. Now we're moving. We're moving up to a more mature idea of the pentacle. These are all male or female cards. So this is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is your card, Virgo, on your highest energy line. And there you are looking at that pentacle as if it was a crystal ball. And I'll tell you what, you have an offer coming in. You have the Knight of Cups right next to the Queen of Pentacles. This is a sincere love offer. Look how grand. Male or female coming in with this cup of love. This could be anything. This could be, it could start with, can I have your phone number? This could start with, I really think that you're cute. Or it could start with, do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go to dinner? Do you want to, whatever. Do you want to, go to a barbecue with me or something? But the Knight of Cups is very sincere, and there's an offer coming in. And I think that's why we have the Queen of Pentacles right next door, because then you really start to look at that pentacle. Like, do they have a pentacle? They might. Ooh, what if they do? If they do, wow. So under this devil energy, the Seven of Swords. This was deceitful and sneaky energy that you had to recover from. You letting it all go. You blocked it for a while. Because you thought that this other relationship that you ended, you thought that might be the one for you, but there was no pentacles, and they were being deceitful. So, you blocked moving forward for a while. You had your heart crossed because you knew it would hurt to move on. You had the blindfold on, so you didn't want to deal with it, didn't want to see it. So, you didn't want to see this deceitful energy, but, as time goes on, things change, and you end up having to deal with it. Well, you put an end to that because you don't want it to keep. I know exactly why. It's because it was still part of your life, and you want to get rid of it. You want to get rid of that energy, If you have to burn the sage all over your house, I mean, however, whatever works for you to get rid of that old energy so you can move forward. And that's exactly what you're doing. I have the Hierophant here, right next to blocking, you know, because you thought this could be a committable relationship and it wasn't. The Hierophant is under the Knight of Cups. Wow. You know, you've been blocking this Hierophant, this Knight of Cups from coming in because you were blocking moving on from this relationship. Well, not anymore. The Hierophant is a card for Taurus. This is your card, Taurus. But more importantly, the energy of the Hierophant is about stability, security, groundedness. It's about commitment, and it can be marriage. Right under that Knight of Cups. Coming in. I have Temperance here. Temperance is what? Your guardian angels and spirit guides, they're the ones that helped you to get past and get through this past relationship so that you can move forward. They got you grounded. You got both feet on the ground. One foot was in the emotional waters, you know, until you let it go. About the whole situation, this deceitful energy probably really got to you. And when you look back, you're thinking, yeah, man, they just breadcrumbed me. They just barely fed me enough and kept me hanging in there, you know. So both your feet are on the ground. Temperance has done her job, or his. It's guardian angels and spirit guides. So this confusion, because you were living in this state of ups and downs with the Pentacles. You were blocking, but, you know, it's because one day you'd feel like, yeah, I think, you know, we might have a future. And then the next day you're like, where are they? You know? Or why did they lie to me? Or, you know, I don't think this is going to last. And then the next day you're right back up again because, you know, they feed you just enough to keep you going. So as soon as you're low and down, they feed you just enough to bring that pentacle up. So that roller coaster ride got very tiring, and Temperance was there to help you notice and realize what was going on. So in the end here, Virgo, this is like an heavy earth energy card with the 9 of Pentacles. You come out really well on your own. And I think this is what attracts the Knight of Cups. They see how stable, secure, and independent, self-assured, grounded that you become on your own. And that attracts them. I think that attracts them towards you. And this is going to turn into something very committed. Let me take out a clarifying card for this reading. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, you reached your wit's end is what you did with this energy right here. It felt like you got dragged through the mud. You reached your wit's end. And that's what helped you make the decision to move on. To get rid of this old energy so that you can move forward with that Ace of Wands. Yeah, they almost broke you. They almost broke you, but they didn't. You came out stronger than ever on the other side. Wow. So Virgo, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.